Welcome back to Dr. Read the Puddle. My name is David Reich. I'm a welding instructor, CWI, here at my local community college. You're probably wondering what the heck happened to me. Why didn't I post any videos? Well, the last real video I posted was before the holidays. Holidays rolled around, then we got put on lockdown after the first of the year, and things just got crazy after that. But we are back in class, the students are back in the welding booth burning metal, and I'm excited to start posting some new videos to my YouTube channel. And for all of you that subscribe, thank you. I sincerely appreciate it. Before I get started, I want to pay my respects to Frank Armao. Frank Armao was a Lincoln Electric welding employee, and he is the aluminum Jedi master. Frank could answer any questions on welding aluminum. I would call Frank or email him, and within a couple hours I had my answer, and it's like he didn't even have to reference a book. Frank just knew the answers, and we're going to miss Frank a lot. He was one of our greats in the industry, and he really paved the way for aluminum welding in our industry. So we miss you, Frank. Today, we're going to do an unbox of the Fronius Transsteel 2200. For many years, I've seen Fronius at all the trade shows. And they have some stuff on these machines that will blow your mind, especially when it comes to welding aluminum. They are really, really neat pieces of equipment. The downside is, especially for us schools, they're pricey, very pricey. So we have recently acquired a couple Transsteel 2200s. They're in the lower price range, more of almost like a small garage machine, very capable smaller garage machine, but it's a great machine, and I'm excited to get this thing opened up and plug it in and see how she burns metal. And if it's as good as everybody says it is, we'll hopefully have some more Fronius in our welding shop. So let's get this puppy opened up. We have everything opened up and out of the box. Now, I do have to say, at first glance, I'm very impressed. Everything seems to be very high quality. Everything feels good. Nothing feels chintzy or cheap. It looks very nice. I noticed right off the bat, which I absolutely love, is they give us lots of input voltage options. It gives us extra tails, extra whips here to use on the machine for different input voltage. Now, again, this is a 110, 220 volt machine. Obviously, at the lower 110 volts, you won't be able to use the full capacity of the machine. If you get up into that 220 volt single phase, you will be able to get full maximum output of that machine, but you will need a 50 amp dryer plug to make that happen. We obviously have our gas hose. We have our ground clamp, and I have to say the ground clamp feels good. It's not cheap stamped steel. It feels nice. It has some weight to it. And a pretty standard stinger there. And you can see that, again, everything feels good, and it looks like it's going to, have some durability to it. We have extra MIG tips, which they give us more than most manufacturers do. Most manufacturers will give you one or two of a couple different wire diameters, so that's fantastic. And an extra drive roll here if you're going to do 030 wire, if you're doing thinner sheet metal, so kind of neat. Now, when we look at the Tig Torch here, again, same thing. Very nice. It feels good. It's got a nice pivot on there if you're going to walk that cup up pipe. It's got amperage control up and down. I love that option. Very, very cool. All in all, a super, super nice looking torch. The MIG gun, pretty standard too, but again, feels very nice. Has nice weight to it. Looks like the Bernard style tip. Let's see here. Okay, well, it's a standard twist on. I thought it was the Bernard centerfire, but standard tip there, which is good, so it's easy to get through your local supplier. So everything looks nice. The machine feels nice. It's got a nice stainless steel handle. It's very well balanced when you hold it. So I'm super excited to get this thing all set up, plugged in, and see how it welds. You know, everything looks good when you first take it out of the box, but when you plug that thing in and you strike that arc and you hear that sound that arc is making, that's when it gets cool, because you really have a new respect for the machine and the bells and whistles inside of it. So next video, we will have this thing plugged in, up and running, glowing green and burning steel. So please stay tuned, and thank you for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, do it now. I think you're going to like watching more of my videos. Have a fantastic day. Frank Armao passed away on May 21st, 2020. This picture was taken at the AWS Aluminum Welding Conference in San Diego back in September of 2015. Frank wrote for Practical Welding Today, The Welder, and many other trade magazines. We sure will miss him. Thanks, Frank.